Welcome to Concrete Central. My name is Rob White. Today, I'd like to talk to you about a service we provide for replying forms. This is a very popular service we provide in the winter. Obviously in the winter, most of our contractors have downtime to where they don't need these forms and they have hopefully a little bit extra money from a good year to put back into their equipment. So what they'll do is bring the panels into us. When the panel comes in, it looks a lot like this. Real poor face. You obviously could not pour concrete on this anymore. What we'll do is run this through our cleaning machine. It's an automated machine with carbide teeth that rips all the concrete off the side of the form. My guys will run that back and forth until the material is off the whole side rail and we're back down to raw metal. After we get to the frame to that point, we take the frame off the machine and we knock all the rivets off the back of the plywood. We just take a simple mallet and knock that piece of plywood out of the frame and we inspect it for any type of minor welds or bends that might be there. Anything minor, it's part of the service. We do any minor welding or bending. If a side rail is broke, if we find that this side rail here has a crack in it, we will not repair that because that affects the integrity of the steel and we don't want to have that back on a job site where you could have a blowout because we have a weak point in the steel. So after we get the frame cleaned and any minor welding or bending done so the frame's nice and square again, we take a scraper, run it along the inside of the panel, and that gets any concrete buildup that might be in there off. So we're back down to our true dimension. We'll then go into our warehouse and we cut our plywood to size. But after we get all the plywood cut, inset the plywood into the frame, put in the drive rivets, you flip the panel over, you drill your holes in from the bottom side of the panel so it don't explode the face when you put the rivet in. After all the rivets are pounded in and fastened, flip it up and make sure that all the rivets are seated properly. After that's double checked and made sure that that's done properly, we'll then stack all the panels up like a normal 40 pack of panels. We'll take a hand grinder, just a big 6-inch angle grinder, and then we'll grind all of the end rails that couldn't go through the machine to make sure they're back down to raw steel. So if the contractor chose to get them painted, he has a paintable surface and he can repaint them to his company color, whatever that may be. If you have any questions or inquire about pricing, please call the office. We'll be glad to take care of you. Thank you very much.